Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an ad tech company that's trying to flip the script on how digital advertising works. It's called Louder.ai, and their whole mission is about giving the power back to communities, not just corporations, to fund the messages they really care about.
So let's get right to the big news. The reason we're talking about them today is that Louder.ai has just kicked off a $1.5 million fundraising round. This is the cash they need to fuel their next big phase of growth.
Now, here's what's really cool. They're not just going to the usual big money VCs in Silicon Valley. No, they're opening this investment opportunity up to the public. So in a way, they're crowdfunding their own company, which, is the very same philosophy their entire platform is built on. It's pretty meta.
But to really get why a company like Louder.ai is even a thing, we've got to take a step back and look at the huge problem they're trying to solve in the crazy world of digital ads. Think about it. If you're a grassroots movement, a startup, or a cause you really believe in, the internet has become this massive fortress. Ad costs are always going up, organic reach on social media is basically dead, and you're competing against giant corporate budgets. It's incredibly hard to get your message seen.
And this table just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you've got the old way, super high costs, corporate gatekeepers, and an audience that just kind of sits there. But now look at the Louder.ai model on the right. Instead of high costs, you've got community funding. Instead of corporate control, you've got power from the ground up. And maybe most importantly, you're turning a passive audience into active participants who are literally invested in your message. It's a completely different game.
So how does Louder.ai actually pull this off? Well, their whole solution is built around one powerful and kind of surprisingly simple idea. What if you could crowdfund an ad?
So here's the core of it. Instead of one single organization needing a giant budget to push out a message, Louder.ai lets a whole community of supporters pool their money together. It doesn't matter if you chip in $1 or $1,000. Together, you can collectively fund a campaign and give it the reach it could never get on its own.
And look, this isn't just some big idea they're throwing around. They've actually built the whole engine to make it happen. They even hold a US patent for their tech, which is a huge deal. It protects their unique method of connecting a simple crowdfunding tool on the front end with a really sophisticated targeted ad system on the back end. It's all one seamless platform.
The company says it best themselves. Their goal is so much bigger than just running ads more efficiently. They see what they've built as the essential infrastructure for creating modern movements, where the power truly comes from the community.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how does it actually work in the real world? Like, what does a campaign or a brand actually do on the platform?
The whole system is basically designed to do one thing, and do it really well. Turn people who just passively support you into active amplifiers for your message. It creates this awesome feedback loop where supporters contribute money, which fuels the ad's reach, which then brings in more people and gets you real, measurable results.
And they've boiled it down to a super simple 3-step process. First, you just upload your ad and tell the system who you're trying to reach. Second, you share special links and QR codes so your community can donate directly to that specific ad's budget. And third, you just watch it all unfold with real-time analytics so you can tweak things as you go.
And under the hood, this thing is packed with all the tools you'd want from a modern ad platform. We're talking interactive video ads to grab attention, super precise targeting so you don't waste a single dollar, and really robust analytics that give you all the data you need on performance and even your donors.
Okay, so this brings us right back to where we started, that $1.5 million capital raise and what it all means for the future of the company and its mission to kind of democratize the internet.
And true to their mission of making things accessible, they've set the minimum investment to become a shareholder at just $500. They're really opening the door for their own community, the people who believe in this, to own a piece of the company itself.
So what are they going to do with the money? Well, they have a really clear roadmap. They're planning to expand the platform's tech, push into brand new markets, from politics to nonprofits to brands, build some key partnerships, and really scale up their sales and customer support teams.
When it comes right down to it, the entire philosophy behind Louder.ai is captured perfectly in this one idea. They are making a huge bet that in the future, the strength of your community is going to matter way more than the size of your bank account.
So, for anyone out there whose interest is piqued and who wants to dig a little deeper, check out all the legal documents, or even potentially invest. All of that information is available right on their investment page. And that's really what this all comes down to, this one powerful question about the future of, well, everything online. What if the best ideas won not because they had the most money behind them, but because they had the most passionate community? Louder.ai is betting they've found the answer, and it's going to be fascinating to see if they're right.